Hi friends, so we are going to see what is conditional statements and what is if-else statement. Okay, so based on some conditions, we have to execute the next block of code is if-else statement. Say for example, if I'll be defining one value, so one variable x is equals to, say for example 10, and if we have to check if this number is positive or negative number, then we can write if x is greater than 0, means x is positive number, right? Then print x is positive number. Okay, I have missed this. After this, we have to write the colon. Okay, let's execute this. So x is positive number because x is greater than 0. What if I define x is equals to minus 10? Then it is negative number. It won't be printing this line of code, right? So it's returning nothing because we have not returned the code of what the code has to do if it is not positive number. So we'll write that. We have to write else. Okay, we have to write else. If it is not positive, then it's negative, then else. Then we have to write what? Print. And then we'll write x is negative number. X is negative number. Okay, so let's execute this. So x is negative number. So this is the conditional statement. So this is what is called as, we have to execute the code according to the conditions. According to the which the condition is true, that condition will be executing the next part of the code. Okay, so what if now x is equals to 0? Is it like it will not go because x is greater than 0 we have mentioned for positive and else. So again this will be like it will be returning negative number. It is returning negative number, which is wrong because it is by default going to else part because x is not greater than 0 because x is equals to 0. So again we have one more condition part. We have if where we can mention x is exactly equals to 0, then print. We can have multiple if statements and we can have multiple elif statements, like we can have multiple conditions, right? So x is 0. Let's execute this. So x is 0, correct? This is very important topic. If else in real-time programming, we require it everywhere. So let's see one exercise. Let's print even numbers and odd numbers. If I is equals to 10, so if I have defined a variable I is equals to 10, then I have to see if I modulus of 2 means if it is divided by 2, the remainder should be exactly equals to 0. Then it is a even number, right? Then let's print even number. So its else part would be else it's an odd number. Correct. Let's execute this. So it's an even number. So let's pass my maybe 13. It's an odd number. So what we have done here is, if the number which I am passing as a variable 13 is divided by 2, then its remainder should exactly equals to be 0. But 13 is not divided by 2, its remainder is 1, so it's an odd number. If I'll be writing 14, then it's divided by 2. 2 sevens are 14, so it's an even number. Okay, so one more condition we have, some operations with logical operators. So logical operators, how we can use in this, let's see. I'll be just removing these all things. Let's say I have a variable, say x, it has value 100. I have a variable y, it has value 50. I have variable z, say it has a value of 75. Correct. So now what I have to check is if x is greater than y, and then logical operator is and y is greater than z. So when I say logical operator and, so it has to be like both the conditions, x is greater than y and y is greater than z. The both conditions should be true. So print true. So what I have to print is okay, x is greater than y, and this is and operator. Okay, in and operator both of the conditions should be true, means x should be greater than y. So yeah, this is true, and y should be greater than z. Y should be greater than z, so this is false. So let's check if this executes. It will not execute, it will go in the else statement. Let's print in else. Print it's not and operator, like it's not true for and operator. For and operator, the condition is not true for and operator. Let's check. So it's not true for and operator. Why? Because in and operator we need this. So what if I change the condition? See, if I change the z should be greater than y, then yes, now it is x is greater than y, and operator is true. And operator is true. So this is the difference. See, the whenever we use and operator, we should have this condition and this condition should be true. Both the statements should be true. Yes, now x is greater than y and operator is true. Correct? Okay. So let's see the use of or operator. Where we use or operator, even if one of the statement is true, it will return true. Suppose if I say y is greater than z. Okay, so this is false, correct? But this is true, right? So it is going to return true. Let's see, we will change this and to or operator. Let's execute. So x is greater than y, or operator is true, right? Why? Because x is greater than y. So what if I reduce it to 10? Now let's execute. So it's not true for or operator. Why? Because I have changed the value of x and I have done it. I have reduced it to 10. Then now these conditions, both the conditions are false. Now what if I say y is greater than z, right? If I increase y value to suppose 150. Okay, and then let's execute and see, it will be returning true now. X is greater than y. Not x is not greater than y, but y is greater than z is true here, right? Okay, I think uh, this if else is as clear. Okay, so we have one more thing, right? What we have is shorthand if else. So we can write in like this: print, say x. Okay, in single line we have to write if x is greater than y, then we have to write else. Okay, then else is print y. Okay, so this is shorthand if else. Okay, let's execute y, because y is greater. If we'll change the value of x to say 250, then it will be printing x. Okay, okay, thank you so much.